The Oracle of Delphi has long fascinated historians, archaeologists, and enthusiasts of the mystical. Located in Greece, the Oracle of Delphi was one of the most important shrines in ancient Greek religion, and it was dedicated to Apollo. The prophecies delivered here were sought by people from all over the ancient world. Let us uncover the secrets of this enigmatic site in a series of engaging videos. 1. Emergence of Delphi. Our journey begins with the discovery of Delphi's geographical and cultural significance in ancient Greece. The site was believed to be the center of the world, marked by the Omphalos, or navel stone. A captivating look at how this belief shaped early Delphic society. 2. Apollo and the Oracle. The rich mythology surrounding the Oracle of Delphi is tied inextricably to the god Apollo. This video explores how the god of prophecy, the sun, music, and poetry was believed to communicate through the Pythia, the priestess of the temple. 3. The Pythia, voice of the oracle. Delve into the role of the Pythia, the high priestess, who delivered the cryptic prophecies. Learn about the selection process, her preparation rites, and how she became the conduit for Apollo's voice. For rituals and ceremonies, the ancient ceremonies conducted at the Delphi, from burning laurel leaves to the sacrificial offerings to Apollo. Understand how these rituals connected the ancient Greeks to their gods. 5. The Sacred Way, a visual and historical exploration of the path pilgrims took up to the sanctuary of Apollo, lined with treasuries and monuments, showcasing offerings and commemorating victories. 6. Architectural marvels. Discover the grand architectural structures within the Delphic sanctuary, including the Temple of Apollo, the theater, and the stadium, serving various religious and cultural functions. 7. Delphi's political influence. Delve into how the oracle's prophecies were influential in shaping political decisions and aligning powers across Greece. 8. Prophecies that shaped history. Explore some famous historical cases where the oracle's prophecies influenced actions with long-lasting impacts, from wars to treaties. 9. Deciphering the trance. Dive into the scientific inquiry into the possible reasons the Pythia entered a trance-like state, a mix of volcanic gases and psychological influences. 10. The Treasury of Athens. Uncover the purpose and significance of the Athenian treasury at Delphi, highlighting the artistry and politics embedded within its architecture. 11. Anthropological insights. Explore the anthropological aspects, how the oracle reflected societal norms, beliefs, and customs of the time. 12. The role of women in Delphi. A deep dive into the empowerment and roles women held in Delphi, particularly focusing on the Pythia and the Vestal Virgins. 13. Interpreting oracles. Learn about the role of priests and scholars in interpreting the ambiguous messages delivered by the oracle. 14. The Delphic maxims. Philosophy and morality intertwined at Delphi, with the famous maxims "Know thyself" and "Nothing in excess" ringing through history. 15. The Pythian Games. Experience the origins and significance of these ancient games, second only to the Olympics in both prestige and diversity of events. 16. Threats and preservation. Investigate the external threats that the oracle faced over the centuries, including invasions, internal strife, and how it was ultimately preserved for posterity. 17. Roman influence and transformation. Chart the transformation of Delphi under Roman influence, shifting power dynamics, and how these affected the sanctity and operations of the oracle. 18. The fall of the oracle. Investigative insight into how and why the oracle eventually fell to disuse and neglect with the rise of Christianity. 19. Archaeological excavations. Witness the modern-day archaeological work at Delphi, the insights gained, and the mysteries still unsolved. 20. Rediscovering the archaeological site. A journey into the 19th century rediscovery of Delphi, and its subsequent rise to a key archaeological site. 21. Mystical interpretation and modern fascination. Explore modern mystical interpretations and the enduring lure of Delphi in spiritual communities. 22. The oracle's echo in literature. Look at how Delphi has been portrayed in classical literature, shaping larger-than-life tales of heroes, gods, and the whisper of destiny. 23. Delphi as a center of knowledge. How the oracle also served as a hub for exchange of knowledge, philosophies, and teachings across different civilizations. 24. The Omphalos, center of the world, understanding the significance and symbolism of the Omphalos stone, and why ancient Greeks considered Delphi the world's center. 25. Art and Sculpture of Delphi. Discover the intricate art and sculpture that adorned Delphi, an expression of piety and artistic excellence. 26. Delphi in pop culture. Investigate why and how Delphi has remained a popular subject in movies, books, and TV shows. 27. The Oracle's impact on modern thinking. Delve into the philosophical musings on chance, fate, and human agency inspired by the Oracle's influence. 28. Delphi's religious syncretism. A look at how Delphi served as a melting pot of religious beliefs over time, absorbing and integrating various cultural influences. 29. Astronomy and calendar at Delphi. A study of how the star alignments and calendar systems were deeply tied to the religious practices at the Temple of Apollo. 30. The Oracle's impact on modern thinking. Delve into the philosophical musings on chance, fate, and human agency inspired by the Oracle's influence.